What's up, YouTubers? It's Brad, Tough Tool Reviews. I don't know why I'm singing to you. I hit a pretty good high note there. But I'm going to give you an updated toolbox tour. It's still not exactly how I want it, but you know, I've been using it this way for a few weeks now. Got my holders in. And just want to let y'all see what was going on. So we'll start out at the front. I got my Milwaukee box. That actually is the box I take with me to side jobs. I keep all my spare tools I might need but don't use too often in there. Found a nice little spot for it. I haven't really done much to the outside, but we will start out here. Had to put my Milwaukee screwdriver set, or part of it. I got my square drives at work on the side here because they're too tall. The lid won't close with them up in the cart. So that's one thing that kind of sucks about the cart. But we'll open her right up. And you'll see how we got her. We'll just start from the left to the right. We got some Pittsburgh Impact 1/2 inch. What are these? No names. But you see my sockets have increased a little bit. They're mainly Craftsman or Pittsburgh for the most part. There's a few protos in here that I've gotten from my dad. There's a brand that I really like that I never heard of before. Oh, I'm focusing on this one, called Urrea. And they're very beautiful sockets. I've only got a small, a few that I got, and they're all deep well. But the chrome on them is great. I've never heard of them before, but I looked them up. They're made in Mexico. So they're pretty nice, man. I might look more into it. Oh! And I have a very old SK 3/4 inch drive. What size is this? 15/16? Yeah. I just keep that up there to say I have an SK, because I don't even have a 3/4 inch drive wrench. Shitty Pittsburgh pick set, magnet, little pry bar or ladies slipper, I've heard people call them. Stanley Allen set, 18 inch. I believe this is Pittsburgh. No. Sorry. This is actually a crescent wrench. You don't see that too often anymore. But that's the top drawer. And then I got that little dilly-dally. I don't think I've ever used it. I got my adapters over here. This little cool thing was like some sockets came in it, I think. So I just decided to use it to keep my oddball sockets. Because I had a set that has some weird sizes, like 25, 30 seconds. What's this one? Oh yeah, and I do have some Stanleys. 21, 30 seconds. You know, and they don't have a spot for them up here. So I just kind of keep them off to the side. Spark plug sockets. And then the Urrea ones, we showed that. Over here, I love this organizer. No other way would I keep this many wrenches in one drawer. These are all my Craftsman ratcheting wrenches that hold 20-piece set in one of the top small drawers. They're a little finicky. You gotta make sure you put them the right way in there. And then you see like the 3/8 didn't quite fit, but it fit good enough. Oh no, the 3/8 I had to move down here. So it's not perfect, but it's the most effective for right now. And a little thumb drives, Pittsburgh, little spark plug gapper. I'm gonna go fairly quickly because I don't want this to be a super long one. Ratchets, Pittsburgh swivel head, Pittsburgh came in my set of my big ass sockets that are at work. Stanley extendable, and locking flex head, which is why I went with the Stanley instead of the Pittsburgh. And guess what? This is at your local Walmart. The tooth count isn't super high, but it's not, you know, it's not this bad. I don't know, probably 60 or so. I did open it up, put some oil in it. I did find with a lot of these cheaper ratchets, they don't have any kind of lubrication in there. Gearwrench, 84 tooth, Tractor Supply. I had to get one and see what they were like. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know if this will pick up, but that's 84, right? And that's supposed to be 72. I still pick my Pittsburgh over the Gearwrench right now. But we'll see. I definitely wanted one without the comfort grip because sometimes this is a pain in the ass. And this is, again, the Urrea that came with them sockets. Just, you know, most kind of ratchets that come with sockets. Fairly shitty, but gets the job done. And I didn't have anything 1/4 inch drive, and I started getting 1/4 inch sockets, so I think this is one that came with that little crappy 1/4 inch socket that I got. I don't use 1/4 inch drive very much. Gearwrench extension. What extension is this? Oh, camera would be good. Pittsburgh, those are 1/2 inch. This is another Urrea. It's not going to focus. I'm not going to waste time trying to get it. Urrea, Pittsburgh. There might be a Craftsman in there. And then this, I found this the other day, man. It's a daggum ratcheting screwdriver, which most of the time I don't like, but I really like this one. Most of the time I don't like them because they're big, they're bulky, but this one's really tiny. And I just throw whatever bit I need in there. So I just kept it in there for now. Drawer number, I guess it'd be 3. Got my long-handled metrics, which I really like so far. I did notice that they do kind of have a slight bow to them, or some of them do. But for at home, they're great. The 14-piece standards, these aren't long pattern. I can't remember, high polish, whatever set. Those are great. Here's something that'll surprise y'all. A right grip wrench. 1 inch and 1/16. Found that. Definitely didn't buy it. I kept it at work for a week. Nobody claimed it. Even went up to the people I thought lost it. They said it wasn't theirs. So I kept it. All made in USA, Craftsman 3/4. And that's wrenches right there. And last but not least, we go down to the plier drawer. And tin snips, cable cutters, strippers, Romex strippers, dikes, oil filter pliers, doils, Klein channel locks, Knipex knockoff channel locks, crescents, needle nose, shitty slip joint, C vice grip, 25-inch breaker bar, more vice grips, and little needle nose. I mean, you see them. I'll get you an angle that we'll do a flyby. Let's go into the sockets. Okay. So that's it. I'm done being stupid. That's how I've got it organized so far. I'd like to do something different with this and utilize the space more. Really missing a lot of space here by not being able to put my screwdrivers in there. But it's whatever. If y'all got any suggestions, ideas, let me know. That video I put out the other day about this weed eater, got her going. took off the head, messed with her a little bit, cleaned her up a little bit, and she's running great. I got a guy coming to look at her this weekend, I believe. But this is Brad, Tough Tour Reviews. I'm the U.S. Giant. If you like my videos enough, if you like my channel, if you got stickers, send them to me. This is going to be my Tool Tuber sticker card. I already got some people that said they're sending them to me. Bobby Salvadros, Junkie, a bunch of other people. So, like this, that's my wife, she's home. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Alright, peace.